All right, welcome to the party, everybody. We're back in our beloved longitude, November 343 Bravo Whiskey. We're descending through 16,000 feet. Took off from Cancun. And we're headed to Grand Cayman. Now, we've already been to Grand Cayman, but the last time we were there, it was in the TBM. So this is our first visit to Grand Cayman in the longitude. So should be nice. Looking forward to it. I've been using HDG mode just because of the annoying oscillation roll, so we'll switch to nav mode now because we're getting ready to start our approach. Turn off our bank limiter. Leveling off at 15,000. Should get descent instructions here in a second, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's wait with bated breath. A little concerned. Why haven't they told us to continue our descent? Come on, ATC, don't fail me now. No, we're level at 15,000 and they've stopped talking to us. This ain't good. Oh no, don't do this.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Descending at 2,000 feet per minute right now. We're 49 miles out and we're at 14,800 feet. So actually we're fine altitude-wise. You want to be at 50,000. I'm sorry, 15,000 at 50 miles out. So we're fine. It's funny. I was starting to sweat there and getting ready to start looking at my options, but it worked just fine. I gotta tell you, I have not seen some of the problems that I saw in the early days of the sim with ATC. It's really been behaving very well. That's encouraging.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, contact Kingston Center on 128.1.
281, Cessna 30 Whiskey. Good day.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
So you can see right here, we're approaching the Nubis waypoint. Show it to you right here, Nubis. And once we make this final turn, we are on final, basically. I mean, it's just a straight-in shot. Landing at Cayman, Grand Cayman, on runway 08. There's an RNAV for runway 08. There's also a VOR DME. We'll see how it goes. I may just shoot the visual approach. Whoops. Oh my goodness, I just realized what did they tell us to descend to? This is my bad. 7,000 feet. That was a mistake on my part. I apologize. I started that, rolling that knob there and never finished rolling it down to 7,000. So, but it's okay. We're fine. Anyway, the weather couldn't be better. But we're 38 miles out. We're at 11,700 feet. Time to start slowing down. Because we're going to be on top of the island here in a hot minute. It's such a perfect day, though, weather-wise, that I may actually fly a visual approach and literally handle it myself. If we've got the airport in sight from 8-10 miles out, I may just hand fly it. What the hell, huh? I actually hand flew our takeoff. Well, you always hand fly a takeoff, I guess, technically, but even the climb out, I hand flew it today. It was pretty cool. It's just gorgeous. I mean, just this game, honestly. By the way, I got a new subscriber today. I couldn't believe it. Joel Comstock. Joel, if you can hear me, if you're watching this, thank you for your input regarding the water conservation area outside Boca. Alligator Alley, as you mentioned. Very cool. I think I'm up to a stunning 10 subscribers. Oh, my main reason for doing this is to watch the videos later from the comfort of my cell phone and or couch when I cast it to the TV, just to see areas where I can try to work on it and improve. And there's always ways to get better at things. And we land in Grand Cayman tonight. I think our scheduled arrival time was 5:50. 5:50? It's 5:41 right now. We started our takeoff roll out of Cancun 44 minutes ago. It's a very nice short, less than an hour flight from Cancun to Grand Cayman. It's Friday, so I think tomorrow I may do a full flight from Grand Cayman to Montego Bay. Pretty short. I'm actually going to Jamaica. Can you believe it? In the near future. And here's a first. I was actually inspired to go to Jamaica by The Sim. How's that for an interesting little factoid? All right, we're leveling out 7,000. We should get further descent instructions here momentarily. 26 miles out. Let's continue slowing. Come on, ATC, don't leave me in suspense like this. We're at 7,000. Altimeter's correct at 29904. Let's see, where's the island? There's the island. Oh, there's the runway. Holy mackerel, you can actually make it out from 24 miles out. That is slick. Very cool. ATC's I'm starting to panic again. Oh. Wow, okay, all the way down to 1,500. That's the Thrill Whiskey. 23 miles out. We're at 7,000 feet. 20.2. That's the Thrill Whiskey. Good day. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, friends. I'm not sorry. You can't ask for a nicer day than this to shoot a visual approach. Holy mackerel. This is beautiful. What a nice day. Slow to 200 knots. Weather really is nice in Grand Cayman. 81 degrees. Oh my God. Well, I shouldn't complain. It's 73 degrees in my backyard right now, but 81 degrees in Grand Cayman. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 14 miles an hour, hence the runway 8. Gorin. Right here, Gorin transition. You see what I mean, though? It's just straight in.
Contact Owen Roberts Tower on 118.01 inbound.
Landing here.
Shut him up.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect VOR DME runway 8 approach via Gorin transition cleared to Gorin Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
We'll go ahead and set this at 180. And let's slow it down using the speed brakes. Let's check that. Yeah, they're deployed. You see that? Okay, we can bring them in now. Now we'll re-engage the auto throttle. Is it at 180? Yeah, it is. Get so excited. God, it's totally oversensitive. The auto throttle is. 4,500 right now. We're at 16 miles out. That is just absolutely perfect on the button where we want to be. Notch of flaps. Now that we're in the safe zone. Whoa! Those are still... Jesus. No wonder it responded aggressively. Okay, good. I'm glad I discovered that. Okay, those are now retracted notch flaps. There you go. No wonder it gunned it. Did you hear the engines gun it like that? That was because they were trying to compensate for that aerodynamic drag. Let's get our landing lights on. And we'll go ahead and depressurize. We're at 3,800 feet. "48 minutes in. I think we're on the ground here in about 6 minutes. Maybe less than, maybe 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Airspeed indicates we're in the white tape zone, hence the flap deployment. Zoom in here on the MFD. We're going to be exiting left when we land. 12 miles out. 170 knots. Looking good. Winds, as you can see, 21 knots coming right at us like this. Perfect. We are 11 miles out and 2,900 feet, so we can shallow out our descent rate slightly. Normally you'd want to be 10 miles out, you want to be at 3,000 feet up in altitude. And airport elevation is at 8 feet, so it's at sea level. We'll go ahead and enter our minimums, which we're not going to need, but just to be thorough, which are inexplicably high, 610 feet. Probably because it's a VOR approach, VOR-DME approach. Approach course is 080. 082, pretty much consistent. Going to be, as I said, exiting left. Runway length, 7,014 feet, so that's all right. We can handle that. 9.6 miles out. Just about to go outside and put down the gear, but let's stand by. Radio altimeter showing us 2,200 feet above sea level, or above the water. That radio altimeter basically is sending a beam, a radar beam down, and then measuring how long it takes for that beam to come back to the airplane in order to determine how high above the ground you are. So in a situation like this, you'll see that the RA number is the same as the altimeter because we're above the ocean. There's the runway. Got it. Shallow out. A little bit lower than we need to be. 7 miles, 1,500 feet. Normally we want 1,700 feet at 7. Normally want to be 1,500 feet at 5. And that's consistent with the approach plates that I checked out. Let's get our landing lights. Or actually, our landing lights are already on. Forgive me. Somehow I forgot that I turned those on. All right, let's go outside. Gear. Beautiful. What a plane. And another notch of flaps. Slow to 165, and then let the auto throttle catch up, and 160. My mouse picks the most inopportune times. Oh, I see. It's a camera issue. Okay. Okay, there's the runway. We got 4 whites.
Autopilot.
I'm turning off the autopilot. We're going to shoot the visual. Let's go ahead and turn off or disconnect the auto throttle. Has ATC stopped talking to us? Shouldn't we have been cleared to land at this point? Well, we're landing. In any event. I've got the runway in sight. I've got the poppies in sight. We're flying the approach course of 080 with a minor wind correction because the wind's coming from the slightly from the right. I wonder why ATC stopped talking to us. Airspeed's good. 139. Yeah, did we get a landing clearance and I miss it? I don't know. This is weird for them to stop talking like this. It's weird though. Look at the MFD screen there in the middle. You see how that line just ends? kind of weird. That magenta line just ends. Oh, shit. Full flaps.
500.
That was my bad. Got four
500.
whites on the poppies. But we're going to bring that under control here in a moment. There we go. 1 red, 3 whites. Airspeed got a little bit... Oh, look at the shadow of our plane. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my god, that is so cool. Sun is directly behind us. Airspeed got a little low there a second ago. Look at the shadow! Oh my god, that's so awesome. I love it. Oh my god, that is so cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. All right. That was great. Didn't need much in the way of reverse thrusters. Airspeed's coming, or the wind is coming at us, 12 knots. That was really cool. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen the shadow of the plane so clearly, where the sun was directly behind us. You know what? I'm looking at a diagram of this airfield, and there is nowhere for us to turn around. There's no taxiway off to the left. In other words, there are taxiways off to the left, but I flew clean past them. Or I didn't fly past them, but I rolled past them because I landed kind of long. But there is a turnaround spot. I don't know if you can make it out here on the MFD. Right there. Probably not. Look. See? Little turnaround spot. So we're going to use that. And use that to turn around. We're going to... Oh, I love the shadow of the plane. God, that's cool. We're still rolling along here with our spoilers up, so...
Approaching runway 26.
Betty's a little confused.
Entered runway 26. 6,600 feet remaining.
Okay, yeah, you know, it would have been nice to bring in those spoilers. And the flaps. It would have been nice to be able to make that turn, but I decided after the Cancun experience that I didn't want to rush my turn off the runway, because when the plane on that Cancun flight sort of tilted, I don't know, it sucked. I didn't like it. Okay. Now, contact ground. Owen Roberts, local time, 5:54. Taxi to parking, please.
Owen Roberts, ground Cessna November 34 Bravo Whiskey. Request taxi to parking.
Cessna November 34 Bravo Whiskey taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Via taxiway. Oh, hey, ramp
Taxi
9.
to general aviation parking
Remember
via
that,
taxiway,
ramp
Cessna
9.
3 Bravo Whiskey.
Nice. Nice short taxi today. Oh, and no weird turns or anything. That's great. And we're going to even get flashlight help. Not that we need flashlights on a still daylight out. I may or may not do a little sightseeing tour here in the Grand Cayman, but there we go. Excellent. Well, that was great. Kill that red engine. Stop the timer. Fun flight. That was great. 57 minutes. All right, let's look outside real quick. Oh my God, look how we nailed the parking. Looks like maybe we're 6 inches off the tee, but we're nicely aligned. Oofa, that's beautiful. Fun, fun, fun. Grand Cayman. Oh my God, how I wish I was here in real life. But hey, like I said, I'm going to Jamaica soon. That's going to be cool. Never been. All right. We'll drop the logbook screen. We'll turn off the or the pitot-static heat, and then drop to the logbook screen. That was great. 53 minutes, 26 seconds. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell, bro? Why does it say MWCR vicinity? The sim does this sometimes when it doesn't realize or understand that you landed at your destination. It says that you landed in the vicinity. That's horseshit because, well, you just saw visual proof that I landed exactly where I wanted to land. And ATC stopped talking to us, which is very strange. I don't know what's behind that. Anyway, safe landing, safe flight. That's what matters. MMUN to MWCR. No, not vicinity. I want to scratch that out. 53 minutes, 26 seconds. Thanks for joining us.